What's up nail friends? In today's tutorial I'm going to be doing a fun Halloween graveyard design and they glow in the dark, so make sure you watch to the end to see them glowing, and let's get started. To start this set, I'm using Crystal Nails Cover Pink with my Crystal Nails A6 brush, and I already filed down her past set, and unfortunately I didn't apply a clear layer last time, so now I'm trying to cover up this neon pink. That's why I chose such a good pigmented cover pink. I thought this would cover the pink the most out of any other color, and although it looks kind of crazy while I'm doing it, in the end it turns out nice, so just ignore that and make sure to plan ahead and apply a clear base under any color that could be hard to get off. So I come in near the cuticle area and then I'm just using my brush to pat this down. So I am going to create a straight across line here, and then I'm going to file into it and do a marble design. My original plan was to do kind of a cross with the crystals, but I couldn't cover up all the pink, so instead I did a different crystal design to cover up more of the pink. But my client here is my filming client and she's pretty easygoing and lets me do whatever I want, so she trusts my judgment on what I'm doing, so that's why I changed my plan and decided to change up my crystal placement, but in the end it turned out pretty and she liked her design. So I'm just coming in again and applying a little bit more of that cover pink, trying to cover up that neon pink that's poking through the sides. You might also wonder why I didn't just file it all the way through. I just always am concerned for my clients. I want to make sure that their natural nails stay in good condition. So what you could have done instead was wrap her finger up with some acetone and a cotton ball, and it would have probably taken off all the rest of the pink. So here I'm coming in with Blackmail from Glam and Glitz, Jennifer from Glam and Glitz, and this glow in the dark color called Smoke and Mirrors from Glam and Glitz. And I'm just going to create a cool marble nail starting at the cuticle area on this finger. And I'm still using that really small A6 brush. I find it really great for marbling. So just pushing this up close to the cuticle area and then dragging the rest down. So I'm just coming in with that black, pulling it through that wet acrylic. So this nail is going to be kind of a graveyard nail. I'm going to be drawing on top. I just wanted a cool glow in the dark background for it. So that's why I wanted to marble these colors together. When doing marble, you'll want to make sure to use the very tip of your brush to move everything around. You don't want to move stuff around too much or it could get muddy and kind of blend too much into each other, but you're just going to want to lightly pull the colors through each other and do it nice and wet. I didn't show what I did on her thumbs because it was really similar and this video was already too long, but basically I just did a marble with some nude on the nail bed. So now I'm coming in to fix that line up and make sure it's nice and sharp so that I can apply my marble. But again, like I said, I do apply crystals along this line anyway, so it doesn't really matter if this is perfect, but I just like to do that. And then I'm going to create a little ledge here that my marble will push up into. So I wiped off all that extra dust, and I'm coming in and doing my marble, and I'm using the black and the gray first. I'm just kind of swirling these colors together, and then I'm going to come in with that blue. I guess I felt like there was a bit too much black, so I did come back in with some more of that blue. And now I'm just swiping my brush, which is kind of dry, across the sides to make sure that it's really even and flat. For her pinky and her pointer finger, I am doing them just plain black, but I will be adding some glittery, shimmery polish on top of it. But I just wanted a solid black nail, so I really like the Blackmail from Glam and Glitz. It's kind of shimmery and it's from the Colorblind collection, so I find that collection really smooth and easy to use. So I decided to go in with that, and I started at the cuticle area. I did apply it a little bit too wet, so I am working quick to drag this down the nail. And then you're just going to want to fill in all the extra bit of nail that didn't get covered, all that extra pink and stuff. So here I'm just using the belly of my brush to pat it down some more, and I'm wiping off any extra liquid onto a soft towel that has no lint on it. So now I just applied a little bit more of that black, trying to build this color up. For encapsulating these nails, I am switching my brush to the Glitterbels by Annabelle number 12 brush, and I'm just encapsulating all these nails. So I apply my clear bead right near the cuticle area, and then I use the tip of my brush to push it up towards the cuticle, and then I like to drag it down the nail. And when I'm applying on top of black, I like to apply my clear acrylic a little bit more wet so that I can make sure there's no air bubbles. But I totally forgot that I was applying just a shimmery polish on top of this anyway, so it wouldn't really matter if there was no air bubbles, but I do like to practice my application every day, just so that I can try my hardest to get no bubbles. I did find myself applying this a little thicker than I would have liked, but I'm going to finish file it, so it doesn't really matter. For this nail, I started right in the center there because I wanted to cover up all the color on the bottom first and make sure that it's nice and even and built up, because I didn't really build the color up. I just kind of placed it, and it had a huge gap still between the cover pink and the end of the nail. So I am filling that in with this clear acrylic, and it looks totally crazy right now, but I will fill this all in and it won't look so weird. And when I'm done finished filing, it'll all look good. So sometimes it looks a little crazy until you get to the end, but that's okay. So now I'm just coming in and applying my bead here to create my apex. You don't really need to encapsulate cover pink usually, but just for this nail, for this particular nail, I needed to encapsulate it. When the nails are pretty long like this, I do like to place my first bead right at the tip first, and then encapsulate the cuticle area and create my apex. When all 10 nails have been encapsulated and are dry, now I'm coming in and finish filing, and I don't change anything. It's always the same in all my videos. I use a medium comb bit and a medium grit around the cuticle area to start, and then I switch to a larger flame bit, and I'm just using this to debulk the nail. Then I finish my shaping by using a 180 grit hand file around the sidewalls and all over the whole nail to try to even it out and make sure there's no extra scratches. I do this every single time, there's no difference. I just make sure to try to apply my acrylic as smoothly and evenly as possible to create as minimal finish filing as I can. When I'm done all my hand filing, I buff and cleanse the nails, and now I'm coming in with Universal Black and Universal White and my Egoista brand art brush, and I've mixed the colors together to create a gray. I really love using Universal Black and White for hand painting. They're just the perfect texture. So I did kind of a gray at the very bottom, and then I'm coming up at the cuticle area and I'm going to create a little moon. I'm going to be creating a little hand-painted graveyard, and I just wanted to add a little something unique to it. So I'm going to be doing a reflection of the moonshine using a cat eye polish. So I thought of this idea when I was doing cat eye on a client the other day, and I was thinking, hey, that would be cool if I did it next to a moon, and it would kind of look like the moon is shining. So I thought I would save the idea to do it on this last Halloween set. I did have her pop her hand in the light to give that a cure, and now I'm coming in and doing a tree. So I did find a picture on Pinterest of an actual graveyard, and I kind of just used that for inspiration to get my shaping. I find for myself, it's much easier for me to draw something if I can see a vision or something for inspiration other than trying to do it off the top of my head. So I was using a picture for that. So now I'm just coming in and doing the branches. I make sure to make the trunk of the tree thicker and then the branches are a little bit thinner. But then I'm going to do some tiny branches coming off of the bigger branches here. That'll make it look a little bit more like a tree. You'll want to load your brush with some color, and then to make thin lines, use the very tip of the brush and kind of pull up while you're doing it. And if you want the lines to be thicker, you'll push your brush down, and then the belly of your brush will kind of sit down onto the nail. So thinner lines, you want to lift your brush up and off the nail, and thicker lines, you want to push it down. You can really see how little pressure I'm putting. I'm just lightly touching the nail. That's to get really small strokes. You want to lightly touch the nail. When mixing the black and white together, I created the gray with the white mixed in. So you can see that it looks like I added some detail to that when I really didn't. So I gave that a full cure, and now I'm going to come in with the Egoista brand Chameleon Cat Eye in number 2. And I'm just going to cover the whole nail with this. So right away, you're going to want to come right in with the cat eye magnet, and I'm going from the top of the moon down, and this will create that shine from the moon, that reflection, while still leaving some of the cat eye glitter on the nail, which totally made the moon look more realistic, so I loved it. So now I'm coming in and I'm just applying that cat eye polish on top of the black nails, but I'm not using the magnet because I really like this color. So I just wanted it to be on its own, just to tie everything in together. And I did cure the moon reflection before coming in and doing the other nails because you don't want the line from your cat eye magnet to kind of fade away, and that'll happen. So do your magnet, then cure it quickly, and then move on to the next steps. So I gave that a full cure. Now I'm coming in with the Kira Sky No Wipe Top Coat, and I'm going to be top coating all these nails before crystals. When doing hand painting, I love to do a matte nail. It just really pops. But this time I decided to change it up and do it shiny because I did actually practice this design before my client came, so I wanted it to work out perfectly. And it looked better shiny than it did matte, so I just wanted to do it shiny. After I gave that a full cure in my Kira Sky Beyond Professional lamp, I'm coming in with Ugly Duckling Shtick-It. This is what I use to glue crystals down, and I'm just coming in with some crystals from Crystal Princess. So you'll want to make sure to cure your crystals, and here is the finished design. I hope you guys like this tutorial, this graveyard Halloween acrylic tutorial, and I did remember to share them glowing in the dark for the first time ever. I always forget this step, and so I thought it was pretty cool that the gray shines orange, which is perfect for Halloween. So I hope you guys like this tutorial, and if you've missed any of my Halloween tutorials, please check them out and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell if you want to get the notification of my videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!